The real reason why The Walking Dead movie is cancelled. Hey guys, today we're going to know the real reason why The Walking Dead movie is cancelled. Let's get right into it. Fans of The Walking Dead have been anticipating feature films starring Andrew Lincoln as Rick Grimes for years. Scott Gimple, the franchise's president, previously announced in November 2018 that a trilogy of films centered on the character were in the works, later confirming at Comic-Con 2019 that the films would be released in theaters. The most recent update on this story came yesterday, when Gimple confirmed that Rick Grimes movies will now be a Rick Grimes limited series, with a 6-episode run airing exclusively on AMC+. All this has fans wondering, are the Rick Grimes Walking Dead movies cancelled? First, the movie had a very promising plot. The first Walking Dead film will, at the very least, begin immediately after Rick Grimes leaves the show. Rick vanished into the distance in a helicopter loaded with medical supplies, bound for an unknown destination. Some fans believe Rick is actually making his way to the Commonwealth. In the most general sense, the Commonwealth is a collection of well-defended communities that have 50,000 survivors who live lives that are much closer to what they had before the apocalypse in terms of technology and some luxury amenities. This would also explain why Rick is shown receiving modern medical technology in his departure episode. Furthermore, the Commonwealth is heavily featured in the comic books throughout the final arcs, and it is where Rick ultimately dies. First murdered by the Commonwealth's governor's son, then mercy killed by his own son, Carl, after being reanimated. Gimple has muddied the waters of this theory by claiming that the helicopter is unrelated to the Commonwealth and does not necessarily point to this being Rick's ultimate destination, which, to be honest, sounds a little like showrunner speak for avoiding a question. Still, there are hints that the Walking Dead film will venture into non-canonical territory. Gimple's official title is Chief Content Officer of the Walking Dead franchise, and his work is regarded as having a broader scope than any single property. With so little comic material left to work with and such lofty goals for the future, the only option is to make it up from Rick's show exit. Whether or not this occurs, it would not be the first time the property deviated from its source material. There are also confirmed casts already. At the time of its announcement, only 2 confirmed Walking Dead movie returns were announced. Andrew Lincoln as Rick Grimes, given that the trilogy film series intends to focus on him after his last second rescue from apparent death on The Walking Dead Season 9, and Pollyanna McIntosh as Jadis Ann, who rescued Rick on the helicopter and will obviously be part of his entire situation and wherever he is going. Danai Gurira is set to leave The Walking Dead after the 10th season for 2 reasons. One, she's reprising her role in The Walking Dead film as Rick's girlfriend, Michonne, who no doubt wonders where her partner is and wants to go looking for him. Or she's busy with yet unspecified MCU work, as she's a major Black Panther character and a sequel to that film is in the works. Or both, most likely both. At that time, Gimple has touted that the plan going forward is to widen the perspective of the Walking Dead universe and deepen the lore attached to it. However, it seems like we should kiss goodbye to all of these. Yes, the Rick Grimes trilogy is no longer in the works. The news was confirmed in AMC's official press release on the subject, but new information also surfaced on Twitter. Deadline reporter Justin Kroll wrote that, according to sources, the decision to go the limited series route happened following a regime change at AMC Networks, with new leadership preferring to wrap up this story on their network rather than in theaters. To summarize, putting a highly anticipated Rick Grimes storyline in their newly launched streaming service seemed like a better idea than allowing movie theaters to keep half of their profits. The series does not yet have an official title, but Lincoln's Rick will be joined by Danai Gurira's Michonne to complete their story. AMC's official synopsis for the series reads as follows. This series presents an epic love story of 2 characters changed by a changed world, kept apart by distance, by an unstoppable power, by the ghosts of who they were. Rick and Michonne are thrown into another world built on a war against the dead. And ultimately, a war against the living. Can they find each other and who they were in a place and situation unlike any they've ever known before? Are they enemies, lovers, victims, victors? Without each other, are they even alive? Or will they find that they too are the Walking Dead? Gimple, who previously wrote the planned Walking Dead movie trilogy with franchise creator Robert Kirkman, said in a statement about the series, Rick and Michonne are 2 of my favorite people, and Danai and Andy are 2 of my favorite people. Working with all of them continues to be a dream come true, Gimple then added. The 3 of us, along with a terrific team of TWD All-Stars and incredible new voices, are crafting an insane love epic worth the long wait. Other Walking Dead spin-offs in development at AMC Studios include Isle of the Dead, starring Lauren Cohen as Maggie and Jeffrey Dean Morgan as Negan, and the untitled Daryl Dixon solo spin-off series starring Reedus. Both are set to premiere on AMC and AMC Plus in 2023. That's all for today, and we'll be sure to catch you all in the next one.